Hi, everybody. Good morning. It's Sunday, December 10th, 2023. Welcome to Against the Public. I'm Dana Lane. We're the only show that combs through early betting patterns, tells you exactly where you might want to steer clear of public opinion. Today, I've identified 3 NFL plays where I think early public betting trends are a little bit misguided. We're going to try to get you to go in the other direction. After the show, please go to pickdawgz.com where you find my 3 top college basketball selections up there right now. Crushed it again yesterday. We'll talk about that in a second. $49.99 gives you my top college basketball selections for Sunday. And of course, this package always comes with our Pick Dawgz win guarantee that states that you must profit or receive an immediate site credit for the purchase price. And as I said yesterday, we cranked out another profitable day on pickdawgz.com for my all access customers, and we're definitely looking to do it again today. And if you need any reasons as to why you need to join me, here are a few. 8-4 yesterday on the website, highlighted by a 1-0 mark and a push in college football. It still drives me nuts. Thanks, Army Navy. Always seem to come up with something at the end the last couple of years. NBA 2-0, college basketball 4-2. So a fantastic night on the website, fantastic day on the website. And just to give you a little bit of a over the last 7 days, looking at the record right now, over the last 7 days, I'm 47-25, all documented on Pick Dawgz, 65.3% winners, 1,877 units of profit. In the NBA, I'm plus 998 units won this season behind 56% winners and a current 14-3 mark in the NBA. That is a streak that has really pushed me up the leaderboards. Also, number 1 in college basketball amongst cappers with at least 100 plays. Number 1 in college basketball over the last 30 days. Among cappers with at least 100 plays, and I'm currently working on an 18-8 streak in college basketball. You can see all those plays that are documented on Pick Dawgz, and they're documented hourly. So there's no funny business with the records. For better or worse, all the records are up there. So to become an all-access customer, please go to pickdawgz.com. Purchase one of my various packages that are available right now, including my 30-day package or my 90-day package. Each one of those is less than $100 a month. It's less than $10 a day, really. I mean, you need to be involved in one of those. That is our best option. That is the most popular option. And always appreciate it when people put their trust in me long term, because honestly, that means I've done something well to this point. So I appreciate that. Get involved. Get your credit card out. Throw it on the card. Pay it off at a little bit of a time. And honestly, if you think about it, I mean, every month it should be. When that charge comes in, you should win way more than what the charge is. So get involved with one of my all-access pass. And, of course, you can buy those games individually as well. So let's get to Sunday's free plays. And we're going to start it off with game number 109 and 110. And thankfully, yesterday, I understand, guys, with the Lafayette thing in Louisiana. Hopefully, you know I meant Louisiana on that early pick. So man, those directional schools in Louisiana drive me nuts. But yesterday, remember, at the line service that I used was not working, so I didn't give the rotation number. So let's make sure that we do that so everybody's on the right games. 109 and 110 is your rotation numbers in the NFL today. First game, Detroit Lions, a 3.5-point road favorite, total 43 at Chicago. We've seen a lot of movement in this game, with the total opening as high as 46 at some properties here in Vegas. 86% of the money is on the under, but that movement is not because of weather. I've been monitoring that all week, and looks like it's going to be cold there, but there's no precipitation, so we don't have to worry about that. Probably going to be in the mid-30s or so. And, you know, I've always kind of had this theory. I know when people see bad weather, they are right on the under, you know. And I always had this theory, or even when it's cold, that it's better to know where you're going than to have to figure it out in bad conditions. And I've always, I don't have the exact numbers and I can figure it out, but I've always, 9 times out of 10 or 8 times out of 10, every time I think a game's gonna, or the public thinks a game is gonna go under because it's cold or just bad weather, it doesn't. And the reason is simple. It goes all the way back to it is better to know where you're going. In this situation, it's just going to be cold there. I don't. It's going to be cold and it's going to be cloudy, so it's not going to be the greatest situation. But we're not going to have to worry about any rain or anything. So that is a massive deal as far as weather is concerned. And these two teams, they don't deliver much of a pass rush, so there's going to be plenty of chances, I think, for Justin Fields and Jeff Goff to get the ball downfield. We saw that Aleem McNeil is going on the IR, which is a massive hit for the Detroit Lions, for a team that is really inconsistent in getting pressure on opposing quarterbacks. So we're going to take the over in this game of 43 is the consensus total, so we're going to go over the 43. Game number 2, 4:25 Eastern Time. Game number 123, 124. Denver Broncos at the Los Angeles Chargers. Chargers minus 2.5 and 44. 74% of the money is on Denver. Another 74% is on the tickets. So needless to say, the books do need the Chargers in this one, and so do we. I've made a living of expecting the unexpected, and that's exactly what we're doing here. We're aware of the Chargers' struggles last week against the Patriots, especially running the ball. Even in victory, they could not run the ball well. This is a must-win situation for the Chargers, who are 5-7. Yep, I know it's a must-win, kind of for Denver too at 6-6. It's two teams that really shouldn't be in the postseason, but I think at least a little bit more of a motivation is on the Chargers, especially playing at home. They are going to have to establish the run in this game because in order to win, we've seen this where it seems like it's Justin Herbert trying to throw to Keenan Allen constantly. It seems to be the only consistent receiver there. So that's going to open up more if this Charger team can start running the ball. I think they have a shot at doing that, so I'm going to take the Chargers minus 2.5. And honestly, if they don't win this game and if they don't cover this game, they have no business being in the postseason anyway. And game number 3, the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. This is a 4:25 Eastern Time start. Kansas City minus 1.5 and 49. Just 51% of the money is on the over, so it's pretty even money on the over and the under. 65% of the tickets is on the over. This total opened up as low as 47 in some spots, so we're getting a decent number here. There still seems to be something that's not right about both of these offenses. I know Kansas City looks, the numbers are there. We know Buffalo has struggled a little bit, but I think this might start at quarterback. And we know, listen, Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes, obviously two of the best quarterbacks in the National Football League, and a lot has to do with your receivers getting open, and a lot has to do with your offensive line blocking. But we've also seen Josh Allen commit a turnover in 8 straight games. We've seen Patrick Mahomes is on a pace to throw more interceptions than he ever has in his career. And I know the Bills have been a little bit better since Joe Brady took over the offense for Ken Dorsey, but I still feel like I need to be more comfortable when we're throwing these big numbers out as far as the total. Now, as far as this is concerned, we're not really looking at a big number here. We're looking at a 49, which is, kind of shocking, honestly. That these teams have put up big numbers when they've played each other, but I think this number is really telling you to go under the total. So that's exactly what we're going to do. I think defense is going to rue the day here, and I think this game will be won based on a team that plays best defensively. So we're not going to, I think we're going to see a lot of, I would say wait until game time, because I think that we're going to see this number maybe tick up a little bit. I think when a lot of the squares go in before game time, they're going to bet the over because they're going to see this 49 and think, and then look at past results and just say, well, two of the best offenses, two of the best quarterbacks, we're going to go way over that total. I don't think you're going to see that today. I think you're going to see a defensive battle. So we're going to go under the 49 for our third game. So that does it for our 3 games. Please go to pickdawgz.com right now. Get involved with one of my many packages, including my college basketball 3-pack for $49.99. Or jump on that 30-day all-access pass. Thank you so much for everybody that has done that. That gives you every play from college and pro football, college and pro basketball, the National Hockey League, every play for one low price. And, of course, my 90-day package is also available. Let's keep building that bankroll. Let's just go over the picks one more time today, and these are our free picks for the show. Detroit and Chicago over 43, game number 109, 110. 124 is your rotation number for the Los Angeles Chargers, minus 2.5, and 125, 126, Buffalo, Kansas City, under 49. So that does it for today's show. For Against the Public, I'm Dana Lane. I wish you nothing but the best with your wagers on Sunday.